name is Susan White, and I'm the founder of Innovative OT Solutions.
Hi, my name is Courtney Wallace, and I'm the founder of Steps on a Road to Recovery.
And I'm Judy Canale. I'm the founder of Cognitive Treatment Solutions. We were working in a neurobehavioral facility where the clients did not get out into the community. They were very much isolated in their rooms in the facility. And so when the three of us started working together, we really focused on getting the clients back out into the community, into familiar settings, and working on truly functional goals.
I think we quickly realized with them being neurobehavioral, they just didn't fit that traditional model of therapy, and it just wasn't working for them. We would try to bring them into the gym, do the exercises, and they just weren't responding. And I think that's really when we started to grow and realize, we've got to get them out in the community. We've got to do something different. And so fast forward, we were asked to be a part of the TBI waiver, the North Carolina Traumatic Brain Injury waiver. And now we serve as providers as specialized consultative services, and we work with clients again in the community.
We have actually created pop-up day programs, and that's when we go into the community, to the YMCA, the park, the store, what have you, and we gather a group of clients as well as a group of different therapists from different disciplines. When we're out in the community with these clients and their caregivers, we're with a variety of different therapists who are each tag teaming each other and seeing the clients in real time and discussing with each other, problem solving, so that we're meeting those functional goals, and each of the clients themselves are succeeding because of the input that they get from the various different perspectives of the different disciplines. So specialized consultative services is different from allied health because what we're doing is we're acting as consultants. So rather than work one-on-one with the client in an isolated setting and give them specific exercises to address specific deficits, we are working with not only the clients but the caregivers and the natural supports, and training them on traumatic brain injury, how to redirect, how to de-escalate a person who's becoming overly emotional or frustrated, and work with the community members to, again, educate them on what is traumatic brain injury and how does it affect a person specifically.
We might be going in as a consultant and monitoring, assessing them in their home environment, making recommendations, maybe equipment that they might need, modifications within the homes for them to be more safe or successful with performing some of their ADLs. But we also get to help provide opportunities for them to plug back into the community. And then once we get out in the community, we can work and monitor and assess and see how they're doing, performing in that capability. And then also training the staff and caregivers. This is how you're going to be able to get them out in the community. It might look like this here, but you can use these same strategies to take them other places.
Oftentimes, these folks have used up their opportunity for allied health, or they may have behaviors that don't allow them to succeed in an allied health setting, again, where you're just focusing on specific exercises and the whole person is not being treated in the functional manner that we use out in the community. When you think about some of these adults who haven't been to school in a long time, and you put a sheet out in front of them and say, okay, we're going to go through this sheet. I want you to circle all the Y's, that can be very frustrating. But if you take them out into the community and say, so you used to fish, well, tell me, how do we hook this, worm on the end of this fishing pole, or how do I cast? And they have to go through the sequence. It makes more sense to them, but it's therapeutic.
And this model is so needed and valuable because we really can bridge all areas of their lives. Because if they are having outpatient in a traditional setting, then we can take that and help carry over and come in the community and work closely with other professionals in their life. We really had to push ourselves to we needed to think outside of the box. What can we do to connect with this person? What motivates them? What interests them? So if they like fishing, we're going to go out fishing, or small steps. Like if we're going to go to the grocery store shopping, that it's naturally would happen where they may have behaviors that were not being shown in the community that they were displaying back at the house.
Right. We found that actually the clients really stepped up. They recognized familiar environments. They recognized how they should behave more so than when they were locked up in a facility and were extremely frustrated with their circumstance. So that's really where it all began. The holistic methodology was sort of born from that. We were able to treat the whole person in real time and discuss with one another what we were seeing, and we could problem solve. And that turned out to be a very successful program for our clients. People ask us, where's your office? Where's your clinic? Where's your facility? And we tell them Walmart, YMCA, park. A lot of times these clients are isolated, they're depressed, they want to stay in, they don't know how to reintegrate back into the community, and the families don't know how to help them either. And so that's where we come in as specialized consultative services, and we get to help reconnect them with their pre-injury passions. What does that look like? How can we modify the environment? How can we get them back out doing something and really start living their life again?
And the life may look different than the life they had before, but it doesn't mean it's not amazing. And any goal is not lofty. Like, we will address anything that's important to the client: adaptive skiing, rock climbing, golf,
Canoeing, fishing. There's nothing off limits.
The waiver has really allowed us to treat these people with a whole person approach and really, get them back out and finding that quality of life that they deserve, and helping their family members realize that they can do these things. We just need to figure out how to help and support them.